Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in the Tomb of Annihilation, Part 30-2? Is that what we're doing? God damn it, it's episode 31, aka 30 part 2. We're doing some Final Fantasy level bullshit because we're on the final area. It's fun! And speaking of things that are fun, today is November 22nd, 2020, and you are loved. That is a very important thing that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, as well as complete adventures, oh god, something's in my eye, of Ghost of Saltmarsh, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Curse of Strahd, and a bunch of other stuff, including our homebrew campaign. But if you already support us on that thing in my eye really distracted me. You can also find us anywhere audiocasts are made available for free. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, you can go to patreon.com/indooradventures to check up on our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask myself or any of these other fine folk, you can feel free to post them in the Twitch chat to the side, or you can join us on our Discord with a link found in the description below. Go to Questions for the Courts, ask there, and we will do our best to respond in kind. But if you already support us on Patreon, you already support us on Twitch, YouTube, all of those other places, and you're trying to think of another way that you can help support the show, hey, guess what? You can go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. We got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, crop tops, throw pillows, shower curtains, aprons, backpacks, clocks. We have fucking everything that you could possibly need except nunchucks. We're still working on getting the pass for the nunchucks. But most importantly, currently, we also do have our Tyrant Security Tia masks. That is the symbol of Tiamat upon a lovely face mask done by our very own Cyberwolf1201, where all of the proceeds of the masks that we sell go towards COVID-19 research for a vaccine through Doctors Without Borders. So if you would like to help support a good cause or help support the show, you can go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. And that is it for my opening spiel. So hey, RJ, who are you playing today?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and today I'll be playing Wally, the Shifter Fighter Barbarian Bard.
Hi everyone, I'm LBHackEmUp. I'm double fisting it tonight because I'm playing Azrael, the gnome warlock.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. I'm going to be playing as Baz the Drow Rogue Fighter.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, and tonight I shall be playing as Teshvael de Falarin, Mark of Shadow, Elven Paladin, and Warlock of Khyber.
And I'm Tyler, I'll be your DM tonight, and we'll start off with the recap. Last time in the tomb, the party rode Gom the Mastodon through the 9 hells to retrieve Chekakari's chalice. Then, to progress further, they faced the monsters of the Cog of Blood, expertly defeating all challengers. Now, having descended into the cradle of the Death God and the lair of the Stone Sisters, they must find a way to open the Skull Gate. Is this finally their last trial? And if so, what horror waits beyond? Find out on the Indoor Adventure Presents The Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah, so you guys are in this once smoky room that Baz flipped a table over onto the cauldron so it stopped spilling its fumes out. And also there's a lid for that cauldron like resting on the side of it, so you know, do what you want. There is a second level with a gallery with several doors that have the symbols of or the geometric shapes that correspond with the keys. And the skull gate, each of the keyholes is locked. Also, a couple of friendly spirits of children trapped in dolls approached you and kind of helped explain that situation to you.
We befriended these children dolls. I took the one with the malleable face.
Yep.
Wally took the monkey whose lower half is a unicycle.
Yep. And also is like, hey, Wongo, is this a cousin of yours? Wongo's busy hammering drums in the background.
I'll pick up the straw one.
Yay!
And I will avoid all of them.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Okay, so guys, right, left side. There are two sides.
Let's
to
do the
tower.
2 doors first.
Of course. Tesh will
What?
go up the stairs. He'll ask the children if they know what's behind these doors.
Well, each of them are a trial of some sort. You have to find the lever and pull the lever.
Sounds simple enough.
In each room, or
Yeah.
do y'all have names we can call you, or
Well, I'm Straw Bundle. That's Clay No Face, and you have Joho.
Oh no.
He tries to screech, but stuffing comes out of his mouth.
oh, hold on, buddy.
Let's just stuff it back in there.
So what would you guys like to do?
First door, second door. Which one we leaning towards?
Well, let's just start with the second one, and then we can move sort of clockwise around the room.
The second one has a square on it.
We have to unlock them to open them.
No, you can try the doors and see that they are unlocked.
Mage hand.
Okay. You open up the door with the square on it, and beyond a short hallway is a room that is filled with flying sheets of parchment, with writing on the pages visible as they flutter by. There is a metal plate bolted on the far wall with a ghostly lever.
All right, I know how to do this. We just need to find the broom of flying.
You have a flying broom.
Why didn't you say anything? That would have been incredibly useful.
No,
You'd have been using it this entire time, Mr.
There's
Baz.
supposed to be a broom of flying in here. I've read it in a book somewhere.
How far away is the lever?
The room's only like 15 feet wide, and the hallway's like 10 feet, so 25 feet from you guys at the doorway.
Can my mage hand go in there?
Yeah. Your mage hand floats, drifts in there, and I'm assuming tries to pull the lever.
Yeah.
It grasps at the lever but finds nothing there. Like it's a ghost.
A ghost lever.
Passes right through it.
I assume there's something written on one of these papers. Mr. Wally, you're the fastest, yes?
Yep. You want me to run around and read, or run around and pull the lever?
You can't pull the lever, it's a ghost lever.
It could be enchanted, so mage hand don't work on it.
Your trial and error shall be our trial and error.
Here, hold Joho.
Oh, God.
It just looks at you with its beady little eyes.
Hands it over to Ace.
Hands
don't do
Dylan
well
over
with
to
children.
Azrael, and then his
What?
bag to someone.
Oh.
Handing Dylan over to Azrael.
Oh right, yeah, the lizard.
He's going to shift to get an extra 10 feet of movement. Hey, I'm
Okay.
at 50 now. And he's going to try and run for the lever and yank it.
Okay. I mean, you run into the room. There's these papers just flying all around. It's like, you know, those gimmick games where you try to grab the cash out of the air. It's just like fluttering all around, and just constantly moving around. And as you get to the back wall and try and pull the lever again, your hand just kind of passes through the lever.
Cool. Perception check, just to, when he walks in the middle of the room, to spot anything on the notes. Like,
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
don't pull the lever. 19.
Awesome. Whatever is written on these pages might be either in a different language or some just like code that you're unfamiliar with. You spy like a few arcane symbols.
All right. He's going to spend some time then chasing down pages.
Cool. Yeah, just make a dexterity check.
22.
Nice. Just snatch, and you grab a piece of paper out of the air. Roll a d6.
Oh boy. 6.
Nice. You take a look at the piece of paper, and it looks like a page out of a spell book, a wizard spell, and having just kind of learned how to cast a couple of spells from your fiddling with the mandolin. I think you can go ahead and recognize it as Irresistible Dance. A 6th level spell.
Tuck that away. Grab another page.
All right. Make another dex check.
20.
Nice. Roll another d6.
Reroll 6s.
Huh? Yeah, just roll another d6.
Yeah, but reroll 6s.
No.
No? Okay, so 5.
Okay. Another spell. Another piece of a spell parchment, essentially. This one. This is fun. Is a geas.
Baz likes those.
Yeah, fine. He'll keep going until someone stops him. 16.
All right. Roll another d6.
5.
Cool. And you check this one out. It's another spell scroll of let's call it telekinesis. And as you snag this one, you're just like grabbing at papers in the air, like, ooh, that's interesting. As you grab the telekinesis spell scroll, all the remaining pages in the room suddenly turn to dust and start to fall, and then coalesce into a creature. And as soon as this creature forms, 3 more of it appear all around you. Roll initiative.
Cool.
Oh, Flint is also here. My favorite
18.
friend.
Where'd my pencil go? Someone stole my pencil.
Not
18, you
I.
said? Oh, okay. Those of you outside the room can roll as well. As this like kind of dust creature with like short little stubby wings and a long nose appears.
It's a method.
Oh.
Yes, a itty bitty dust method.
It's a Troidaria. Cuties.
Ready?
Ready spaghetti.
Yeah, go for it.
23 for me.
All right.
And 18 for not artist.
Dragon bait.
Dragon bait.
Dragon bait. Dragon
Baz.
22 for myself, and 16 for Flint.
Tesh.
Tesh got a 10. Artist got a 12.
Oh, buddy.
I was not expecting this.
It's mostly just funny. Baz, your dex is 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. Azrael, you're up first as several of these creatures appear.
How big's the room?
It is a 15-foot cube.
And our friend's in it, right?
And you have one friend inside.
Fine. I think my dear friend is going to get out his wand of wonder,
Okay.
and he's going to use it, and he's going to attempt to cast
You just you have to roll randomly for it.
I
right?
know, but he's going to attempt to cast lightning bolt into the room.
I see.
And he's actually gonna cast. Lightning bolt.
Oh my! All right.
I rolled a 40. That's 37 through 46. Hot damn.
Actually,
It still works
pretty
the same
awesome.
way I think it does.
He's just been really good at this.
you just have not learned.
I have a high luck count, I guess.
Cool. Targeting like you're
Off to the side.
yeah. There's 4 of them, so you can get like 2 of them without getting
Sure.
roll me a d20 real quick.
Uh-oh. 11?
Cool. Hold on. Okay, cool. Perfect actually. As you shoot this lightning bolt into the room, those 2 that you were targeting just kind of phase out of existence as they were actually mirror images.
Balls. Oh.
Hmm.
I take a step back.
All right. Beaz.
Hello, my name is Baz, and I'm here to murder a mephit that has not taken a turn yet.
Nope.
And so, I go. Stand by while I roll. Okay, 27 to hit.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
A d20, yes, of course. That's a 13.
Cool. It hits, but the creature is illusory on your first attack.
That's fine. Do I still need to do damage for this thing, or does it just
It
go
just
away?
kind of it just disappears.
It just
but
poofs.
now there's just the one left.
Excellent. Second attack. 27 again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, hold on. I need to do this with a critical because it's an assassinate. 16 magical piercing damage. I'll throw my sneak attack on here. 24 sneak attack.
Cool. Before it could act, because it was going to act immediately after you, Baz, you guys narrowed down the correct one, shoot it, and it explodes in a burst of dust. So I need Wally to make a con save.
It's like there's 2 of them left, and he just knocks
Oh,
2
no.
arrows, and then like lets them both go at the same time, and then just
10.
A 10 just passes.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, it's just a dust method. They're not even difficult to deal with. But that happens. Yeah, you knock 2 arrows and just like, I'll just give both of them a shot. And pierces both of them. It explodes in dust, and Wally's able to shield his eyes before that, he gets pocket sanded.
He'll turn to the rest of the party and go, "Hey, look, guys. Dust bunny."
He's got jokes.
What's a dust bunny?
It's
Little-
where
Ask if familiar.
How do I put this? You said that you are from money, right?
Yes.
Are you familiar with if you don't clean a certain area after a while, how dust will collect?
No.
Never mind. It's colloquialism.
He'll tap the pages on his knee. 3 spells. One's irresistible dance, the other's Gaius, the other is telekinesis.
Oh, hell no.
If nobody's against it, I'll take the telekinesis.
I will take the Gaius. If
If you
that's
use this
right.
correctly,
Of
right?
course. I would never imagine to use this spell incorrectly.
You're not going to use it on anyone in the party.
Heavens no, you don't ever cast enchantment magic on friends.
All right, seems legit to me.
Just thank you. This will come in handy later.
Joy.
And then
The,
irresistible dance? Yeah. You can keep that.
Baz is just kind of like glaring at Tesh, and he's gonna reach for the lever. Does
Tesh-
it pull?
Sorry, you said you went to pull the lever?
Yeah.
It is still insubstantial.
Wally collects some of the dust and just on the lever.
The dust kind of blows through it and like lands on the wall.
Oh, I tried everything I thought of.
Are there any more like papers around?
Nope.
Do you still have that rod? The adamantine one?
Do I?
What, the scepter?
Mm-hmm.
The one from the that we had to put in the thing's head.
Sure, you can still have that.
I imagine if I jammed this in right enough, we could actually just use it as a lever.
Don't break the contraption, please.
Question. Before you do this, are you sure, or is there a way that any of us are capable of being not here but not here? There are certain spells, certain abilities that allow you to go to a sort of in-between realm. Ethereal, I think is what they call it. If you were then in that ethereal place, would you be able to then move the lever if it too is ethereal?
If it was on the ethereal plane, we wouldn't be able to see it.
No, you wouldn't be able to
But these are trials. These are meant to be overcome, so that could be a hint.
I do not have a spell that could put me in the ethereal plane.
Well, there goes my thought.
What if there might be a solution in one of the other doors?
This is just a hunch. But you don't know what a dust bunny is.
Correct.
And that's because you usually have other things that can clean those things for you.
Yes, I have my unseen servant.
Would an unseen servant work?
If the mage hand didn't work, I can't imagine the unseen servant would, but if you wish...
Baz,
Mm-hmm.
with your high perception,
Oh.
your high passive perception, you saw that Wally blew dust on the wall, or on the lever.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it like kind of stuck to the wall, but
Mhm.
it seems like there are what could be like grease marks or something that make kind of a square around where that lever is.
Gonna push on it?
It looks like something had been there before, but like it was rubbed off, like someone had drew on the wall.
Baz gets really close to it. Just like all the way up against the wall, like one eyeball like poking out of his head nearly into the wall looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like, someone had drawn something on the wall before, but it was, rubbed off. But, that grease remained, so the dust didn't stick to it.
He's gonna get more dust and blow more dust onto it to see if like more dust sticks to the grease.
Yeah, I mean, it does. The dust doesn't stick to the grease.
Want us to start doing that on the other walls, just in case?
The dust
You said it's
doesn't
grease?
stick to the grease.
Yeah,
As though something was written there before.
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what was written there before.
What was written there before was there was a square drawn on the wall.
Oh.
Square drawn on the wall.
Take out the skull
Okay.
with the square on it.
Yeah.
Is there a spot for the square? For the skull?
No.
Chalk?
Or
follow along the same outline as the square before.
Sure.
I'll say you grab a piece of chalk and draw the square around the lever, and pop, it becomes substantial.
I am excellent at puzzles. Throws the lever.
We're all in the room still.
We all die.
You hear a ka-chunk, and the lever is in the locked down position.
Tesh does a little bow.
Intriguing.
I couldn't have done it without you, Baz.
Happy to help.
Good.
Puzzles are fun.
He moves on to the next one.
You guys leave this room and see that on the big skull door, the square hole is now open. The key could fit inside.
As expected.
All right. On to the next room.
Yeah. Just going clockwise.
On this doorway is carved into the door is an octagon. Opening however you guys do with care or not. The ceiling of this plaster-walled room is 15 feet high. A leather-backed tome rests open atop a wooden lectern bolted to the floor. Set into the wall behind the lectern are 8 human skeletons arranged so they appear to be falling and screaming.
Modern art. I hate modern art.
Or dead people from the
More
track.
of a neo-cubism kind of guy.
We are in a tomb, right? We've all seen the same traps. We've seen people die. I'm gonna look for traps.
All right. Roll a perception check.
27.
Awesome. Okay. So what you spot right off the bat, without even really doing much looking, is that there are thin seams along the floor's perimeter that kind of would denote like a trapdoor.
See, look. This floor falls away.
Well, we are very lucky to have you then, Baz.
But with your 27 perception, there's not like the seams just kind of don't make sense for a pit trap. Like this, and like you kind of test out where that the closest seam to you, it doesn't give at all.
Oh,
I look up.
Above you is this smooth ceiling.
I poke the ceiling.
It gives a hollow reverb, as if there's a false ceiling.
Okay. The floor doesn't fall away. It's the ceiling.
How would that be beneficial?
Are you feeling okay?
Maybe gravity reverses and then you fall up.
Ooh, what an interesting idea.
Or maybe we're at the bottom of a pit trap. That doesn't make sense.
Wally
Ace.
shrugs.
Uppies.
Uppies, where are you going?
I'm just gonna fly into the room.
Okay, cool.
And everyone, remove yourselves.
Step back.
Oh, just
Ah,
our person. Okay, sorry.
It's
Why are
alright.
you so eager to get naked?
I feel like it's
Listen,
been the
you got
last few
together.
hours.
Sorry, that was out of
Juggle
character.
and the tomb for so long, like it just got a little frisky.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You fly into the room. Like I said, in the center of the room is a wooden lectern with a leather-bound tome on it.
I fly over to it and take a look.
Cool. The book is open, and the 2 pages each have just like a line of text, kind of like just big block letters. The ones that are showing right now are on the left page. See the lever clear as day. Spin, spin, iron spider.
Mm-hmm. Spin. That's on the other page. Spin,
Yep.
spin.
Spin, Iron Spider is on the right-hand page.
I knew a guy named Iron Spider back in high school.
Boom. All is ready.
See the lever clear as day. Do I have the
You can
lights?
tell there are more pages in this book.
Mage hand, turn the page.
Right or left?
Right.
On the next page, you flip over on page. The next two pages is turn their flesh and bones to cider. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate.
I'm sorry. Something to fate.
Speak the rhyme and meet your fate.
Oh no.
I'm assuming you kind of like flip through these pages a little bit
Yeah.
and just see what is here. So I'm going to post this in the chat.
Oh, okay.
You can just observe that. You started on pages 4 and 5.
Okay.
Backward 8 to 1.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm thinking I'm doing it to myself.
Okay.
I'm doing it for my own self. This is
Uh,
my character.
So
Oh.
for the audience's sake,
For the audience's sake and for my poor addled brain that processes verbally.
were we
Backward.
playing a home game? Yes. If I handed you this piece of paper,
I'm not doing it in the voice, buddy. Buster
Okay.
Brown. Backward 8 to 1. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Keep the spider locked away. See the lever clear as day. Spin, iron spider. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Forward 1 to 8. Well, I feel like reading it all out loud is going to be a bad idea. Particularly since all of you are all like, don't read it out loud!
well,
Yeah.
particularly because it says in it "speak the rhyme." So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
as you guys look over it, you can tell that that's probably going to have something to do with it.
So it says backward 8 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So should we just read the whole thing backwards?
That's my guess. RJ, you're better at puzzles than I am.
So basically, you start at page 8, go to page 1, and then go page 1, page 8. So you say
Oh.
the rhyme from page 8 down to page 1, then you say the rhyme from page 1 to page 8. Because you have to go back and forth.
So start at the last one, go to the first one, and then go from the first one to the
Perhaps-
last one.
Perhaps we need to keep going until
The Iron
turn-
Spider.
until
whole
the thing
thing.
until it's done.
Yeah.
So someone has to read it backwards and forwards until the thing is done.
Mhm.
You could have Ace read it.
No, Ace can't speak common.
I feel like turn their flesh and bones to cider is it's bad.
Well,
Spin, iron spider could mean two different things. It could either mean spin a web or spin.
I
If
think
you
we
look-
won't.
If Wally looks up and taps the top, it's hollow, right?
Yeah.
Well, whatever is up there is probably gonna open up, and we're gonna see what this Iron Spider is all about.
All right. Would you? The question is, whoever's reading it can't stop. In my opinion, they won't be able to stop until it is done, until the lever is pulled.
I am a good orator.
I'm aware, but then you cannot cast any spells.
With verbal components.
Correct.
I'm still skilled in a fight.
All right. Here you are, my friend.
So page
The
8
book
to 1
is
and then 8 again.
stuck to the
Yeah.
So
I guess
8
I'll
to
write
1
it
to
down.
8.
Correct.
What?
Just figuring out the pattern. So Tesh puts his hands on the table, looks down at the book. Forward, forward, 1 to 8. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Spin, spin, iron spider. See the lever clear as day. Keep the spider locked away. Speak the rhythm. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Backward, backward, 8 to 1. Speak the rhyme until it's done.
Cool.
Keep the spider locked
As
away.
you read it backwards the first time, you hear a ka-chunk on the backside of the lectern as a door has opened. And you peer down, and there is a lever inside.
Mouth or hand over mouth for Tesh so that he stops going.
Tesh will give a little bow and then ka-chunk.
And ka-chunk, indeed, it locks in the down position, and you hear a similar ka-chunk out in the room, and the octagonal seal is open.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
I told you I was a brilliant speaker.
Amazing.
To the next room.
Oh, I think I get it.
What?
Because if you read it page 1 to page 8, it
Yeah.
might unlock the trap. Because
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, if you speak the rhyme and meet your fate.
And you guys guessed correctly, or at least Baz did. It reverses gravity, and you fall through the ceiling. And there's an iron spider in there that it's basically a fan.
Hell
It
yeah.
chops
Oh,
you up.
oh god.
Cool!
Oh, it do spin dough.
It's really neat.
I was right.
I thought it was
Kind of.
just like a Morning Star sort of situation with like hitting the walls and then it spins.
Oh, that could be fun.
Well,
Stop giving them ideas.
I mean, they obviously need it. Look at these puzzles.
next door.
Okay, so there are 3 doors. Do we want the northmost door or southmost door?
I was just gonna keep going clockwise.
Okay.
Cool. This door has a hexagon carved into it. You open the door. A large, cracked, 6-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered with tiny black sigils. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, piggy, piggy."
Ooh. Hate that. There's a mirror, 5 candles, and piggy, piggy, piggy. That's it? That's all we're working with here? A check for traps.
Are the candles lit?
They are not lit.
Eat the candles. Don't eat the candles. I'm sorry.
Eat the candles. Roll perception to check for traps.
Is it 8 candles?
6, 5.
There are
Five
5 candles in this room.
23 for my perception check.
All right. There does not appear to be any traps.
Okay.
I mean, the cracked mirror looks, suspicious. There's probably more on that shelf than, there's like drawers and such attached to the shelf.
Well,
But from where you're looking, you can't see anything.
whatever's intended to kill us in here is going to be magical, because I don't see anything mechanical around the room.
Wally's gonna pluck on the mandolin and cast Detect Magic in a radius.
Okay. Yeah. With Detect Magic, you can tell that there is aura of conjuration magic in this room.
There's conjuration in this room if that means anything to anybody.
Well,
It means they can summon something in here.
I figured.
we might have to fight something, maybe.
Perhaps 3 pigs.
It's never that easy.
Says it 3 times. Maybe we just need to light 3 candles.
Are there anything? You said there's stuff in the drawer, or there are drawers.
There are drawers, yeah.
I would like to open one with a mage hand, please.
Cool. You pop open, say a cabinet, and you pop that open. There is one. There's another candle in there.
Oh. I'd like to open all the drawers, please.
Cool. Opening the rest of the drawers, you find that the only thing that was in there was a 6th candle.
Interesting.
Is there a spot for a 6th candle on the table?
Well, the candles aren't really aligned in a spot, like spots per se. They're just kind of sitting on. Like, there's definitely space for a 6th candle.
Thank you for following Click Clack Crit Attack.
Yay! That's also a cool name.
That is. It's got good mouthfeel.
Great mouthfeel. But yeah. 5 candles on top. One was inside the desk. There's a cracked mirror. And the words picky, picky, picky.
Well, don't say that out loud.
All
I
right.
feel like something bad will happen if you say something 3 times while looking in a mirror.
Perhaps.
But what if
Broken
that's the
mirror.
trial?
What if we light the candles?
Can you light them all at once?
With a fireball?
With a prestidigitation.
The barbarian scolding the warlock.
I don't have that spell.
I do.
You can light all of them at once.
I could certainly try. He'll place the 6th candle on the table and just snap his fingers.
Cool. Yeah, prestidigitation allows you to just make flames, so for sure. You light all 6 candles.
That is what this room looks like.
You've got dark vision.
Yeah, but we can't see color.
That's fair.
Unless you're Baz. I think Baz can see color.
There would have had to have been a light source in general for artists.
Yeah, I mean, he's standing behind you with his dagger alight at all times. Also, the ghost lantern gives off light.
Yep.
Also, some other things.
Yeah. My robe
What if we-
of scintillating colors.
Yeah. You guys are practically sparkling. Anyway, you have lit the candles.
Nothing's
Perhaps we should-
happened.
Perhaps we should break the mirror.
It's already
Ready.
cracked.
Yes.
Destructive.
Teshvael?
He points to the words on the wall.
If you'd like to say them.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Ah!
Okay. You say the words and notice in the mirror that there is a iron lever on the north wall. And you look back at the wall and it's not there. And you look in the mirror and you can see it.
I'll go over to where it is on in the mirror. Chakunk.
I mean, you can't see it without looking in the mirror. And if you like go over to where it's at, you can't see it anymore. Just based on
Gotcha.
the angle.
Just have your reflection do it then.
That's what he was trying to do.
Right. Yeah.
Somebody navigate me there.
Can we move the mirror so that he has a better angle?
Just tell me
we-
how to
oh, wait.
rec-
Can I
how to
just
record
move
her.
Tesh?
Hold on. Do I have a mirror? I might have a mirror.
You have the mirror.
I was
And-
about to say, can I just pick up and move Tesh?
Yeah, but like when he moves, like he
He won't be able
moves
to
to
see it
such an
anymore.
angle that
Ah.
where the lever is, you can't see it anymore.
That's
Wait,
what I was saying.
it's
If
a
somebody-
broken fucking mirror. He's gonna take a shard off the wall.
What kind of self-respecting rogue doesn't have a mirror?
Are you kind of doing the thing where like you hold up the shard of the mirror so he can like see the reflections and bish bash bosh?
Yeah.
Those things are so confusing though, because like you have to move it
Yeah,
the
you
correct
have to-
direction.
Or I could just have Tesh hold it up to his face so he can look in the mirror and then navigate his own ass over to where the
and
wall
then
is.
like check
Yeah.
out the back of his head to make sure that he's got a good haircut back there.
It looks great.
Yeah, I'll say that works. Using the shard of mirror, you're able to navigate and like feel around on the wall and look. There's a lever and you ka-chunk. And
Wow.
there you go.
Magic is
What were
such
the candles
bullshit.
for?
For fun?
Seance,
Red herring.
MacGuffin.
Or Knights in the Courtyard, because they were important. You figured it out.
Oh, okay.
You check in the main hallway, and the hexagonal slot is open.
I have solved 3 out of 3.
Magic
Well,
is
then-
such bullshit. Sometimes you have to say the thing, and other times the thing kills you.
Well, you just need to be cautious about what you're doing, Baz. I mean, that's what you do when you check for traps, yes?
Yeah, but traps make sense.
Puzzles make sense to those who can think in that way.
Next door.
All right, the next door has a pentagon on it.
Mm.
You open the door, and the delicious aroma of spiced meats greet you. At the end of a 20-foot long corridor is a room with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on the three tables, consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cakes. There are flagons of frothy beer to complete the banquet. There is a gaunt human male in a dusty black suit, quietly arranging the items on the cake table. Having heard you open the door, he bows to you and then gestures at the tables.
Go on in, I suppose.
Wally, you can practically hear Kubazan just mouth watering in your head. It's like, oh yes, the boar. Eat the boar.
Piggy. Shrugs.
Looking around, is it just food on the table?
Food and beer. It's like a full feast.
Yeah, Teshvael.
Do not eat anything.
No, he wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
Guys, come on, it's roast boar.
No. That is people or poison or something terrible.
Speaking of, I'm going
Garcon,
to...
you wouldn't do that to anybody, would you?
I'm going to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay. You do this. You do not detect poison or disease.
Wally, you're fine. Just says, like, really, like...
The man in the dusty suit just gesturing, like... Please.
Good at con saves, I guess.
Check for magic. Why don't you?
Tech magic.
You do not detect... hold on. I tell you what you do detect. You detect aura of illusion magic around the butler.
Dispel magic on the butler.
Okay. You cast Dispel magic on the butler, and in that same still ragged and dusty suit is a scarecrow.
Ah!
It's a fucking scarecrow again.
Oh,
Goddamn scarecrow again!
Of course, these are hags. Duh.
He's just gesturing to the food, like.
Oh, bless.
He'll gingerly reach over to, like, a fruit.
I will say that there is magic coming from these foods. What's like, quick, someone that's the forms of magic.
Abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, illusion, transmutation, divination. I said abjuration already.
Evocation.
Evocation.
Necromancy.
I think that's all.
Gravity magic.
Chronothergy.
Either enchantment or transmutation, somewhere in between those.
And the magic of friendship. Oh, it's gonna turn you into shit.
There are 3 options of food and beer. There's boar, which Kubazan's hungry for. There's squash stew, which just is tasty, and iced cakes.
That's just gonna start like looking behind curtains and under tables.
Wally's gonna take a sip of beer first.
Cool. I will get to you in a second. Baz, looking around the tapestries that hang from the walls, you can see that each of them is made up of pentagonal patches stitched together. but as you're looking around, you realize that the one on the southwest wall, the patches actually very cleverly are disguise a devil's face hidden in the design, its mouth agape, forming a pentagon.
Point this out to the rest of the group.
Trace it with some chalk.
All right. I start doing. Wait, hold on. Is it on the curtain?
Yes, it is on the curtain itself. It's
All right.
the curtain itself.
I'll pull that curtain back and see what's behind it.
There is a blank wall behind it.
Look at the curtain again. Trace it.
When you trace it, you actually find that the mouth of the devil is in extra dimensional space.
Uh-oh. Am I really gonna stick my finger in this curtain mouth?
Ace.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Ace reaches in, like his hand just goes into the mouth, feels around, and you hear a ka-chunk. And he pulls the lever.
So what happens to Wally for drinking that beer?
Wally, you have a D6. Anytime in the next 24 hours, you can add that D6 to any D20 roll you just made.
Oh, sick. I feel better.
Oh. However, who do you have right now, Kubazan?
Yes.
All right. His power has just been suppressed.
Oh, well. Don't drink the beer.
You do not have 23 strength.
Strength
right
anymore.
However, opportunity to come back. Wango and Shigambi are now are fighting.
Hold on, did Kubazan get drunk?
Kubazan got drunk.
Hell yeah!
So he can't come to the.
Come on, Shigambi.
Do you want Shigambi to be metal dice or non-metal dice?
Oh, metal dice. We'll find
Cool.
out.
Shigambi has won.
Extra attack, baby.
And you have gained an extra attack.
Hell yeah.
But you do not have 23 strength anymore.
Don't drink the beer. Don't eat any of the food, actually.
Well, the puzzle's done in this room.
But why did you... I've learned to not question these things anymore. Next room.
Good
But
job,
I do feel an enchantment though. Like I can pull success out of a hat. No, that'd be me.
Terrible. Baz, you leave the room, and like as soon as you cross the threshold, that tantalizing smell of the roast boar just hits you, and you feel a crippling hunger.
Ruh-roh.
You are just so hungry. So hungry, in fact, that right now you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Fuck.
You guys see Baz like step out and like, oh god.
That is so cruel. He's gonna get out a ration and nibble on that and see if it sates the hunger.
You've got the hunger, man. Nothing can sate this hunger.
He just turns around and like all his friends turn into roast turkeys.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Baz?
You know, look at you, good friend.
You
Hey,
look
Mr.
a little
Baz.
hungry.
God.
Why are you drooling?
Dragonbait gets nervous, does not help the situation.
Smells like toast.
Yeah.
No, that's if Dragonbait is having a stroke.
Yeah.
That's horrible. You're horrible.
Boy, though, that squash stew is looking really tasty right about now. Like anything in that room could really satisfy this hunger.
He's gonna turn around and keep on walking out.
Okay.
It doesn't go away when he goes through the door?
Nope.
Ah!
You are essentially cursed.
Cool. Baz will just kind of like stand at the door and be all like, okay, so if you don't eat the food, then something happens to you. And if you do eat the food, then something happens to you.
I mean, for the most part, it's all been good.
I'll walk out the door.
You are also stricken with incredible hunger. And so is Ace. Seeing you guys react this way, Flint's just gonna grab the beer and start drinking. Like, this is actually really good.
Kind of reminds me of the homebrew that my nan used to do.
There was this nano pub down the street from where I grew up. Real good.
Really loud stomach gurgles.
Yeah.
Baz just like leaning against the wall angrily.
I
Tesh,
think there's juniper berries in here. Do you taste that?
Tesh will ask.
I was getting honeysuckle.
Ooh.
Tesh is
Swamp
going to
cups.
ask the flail snail. This is the worst person to ask about this. If they have any preference of food to eat.
Oh god. Oh no. All right, and she pulls out a chalkboard and starts like writing the pros and cons of the different foods.
Is this?
Is she getting a stomach ache? I'm curious.
She's got a huge stomach ache. Because like you have to ask yourself, like, is the boar ethically sourced? Was it free range?
Probably not.
Ah,
I don't know if
but-
you eat meat. I just generally choose not to. The squash sounded actually rather good to me.
I mean, also iced cakes are probably
Ice cakes.
But then you have to think about like because
They're loaded up
you
with
shouldn't eat
sugar.
sugar unless it's like actual cane sugar. Oh, the decisions.
All right. I want you. How many options are there?
There's 4.
4. So imagine a small pyramid with a number on each face. And I want you to roll that pyramid, and whatever number it is, that's what we'll eat.
Okay, but how many times can I re-roll it?
None.
Oh,
That
I
way
guess
it takes all of the pressure off of you. Or if mid-air, as it's rolling, you want it to be a specific number, we'll go with that one.
well, let's just say I've imaginarily rolled the dice and it came up with iced cakes.
Iced cakes it is.
All right.
Okay.
Chomp chomp.
Nope.
Yeah, you gain 2d10 temporary hit points. Go ahead, roll them.
Dope.
But, Mr. Tesh, what happened when you ate that?
Well, I gained 17 temporary hit points, and I've honestly
Jesus.
never felt better. Until... Is there a but? Is there a
What? A
negative
but?
that comes from
You have
having...
2d10 temporary hit points.
Fuck it, I'm outie. This is great.
2 gaunt Underdark denizens staring down the hallway.
I'm gonna say Artis tries some of the boar. He seems like a meat eater to me. He actually, like, having the boar just feels much stronger, fitter. He hasn't felt like this in years. He has advantage on strength checks.
Good for artists. I'll write that down as well.
I don't have a very... I guess I was going to say I don't have a strong wisdom save, which will saves aren't a thing anymore, and haven't been for a long time. But I think that Azrael's going to go eat something.
All right.
Tesh recommends the ice cream.
Dragonbait, being kind of a vegetarian, is gonna try the squash stew, and he feels quite healthier. He has advantage on Constitution saving throws. If you just want to mark that for yourself.
What happens to Azrael?
Which one did you try, Azrael?
Said the ice cake, so that
Ice cakes. All right, roll 2d10.
fallen. 11.
All right, well, 11 temporary hit points.
All your,
Baz.
if all your friends jumped into a spider web with you,
No, there's nothing wrong that happened to me. It's not poison. It was honestly very refreshing.
Baz will have some iced cake.
All right, roll your temp HP.
How many is that?
2d10.
2d10.
2d10. Amazing. Watch me roll 2 ones here.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Well,
But
it was
Azrael-
close. It was a 1 and a 2.
Amazing. Azrael and Baz, that crippling hunger you were feeling did go away.
Oh.
The scarecrow nods and just like stands there like a waiter, ready if you need anything.
Tesh will
Baz,
remember what he learned from Racket and just thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Stuffs the cake into his mouth, licks his fingers, and then just thank you.
Wally will tuck a gold into.
Into his suits.
Give him a tip.
Amazing.
Oh, I love it.
Next
Alright.
room.
Next room. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Finally,
you
a
did-
scarecrow that's a bro. A scare bro.
It's a scarecrow.
I gave you an entire town of scarecrow bros.
That's true.
You guys
Anyway,
just
the
didn't like him.
next room has a
Like them.
triangle carved onto it, onto the door. There's a 5-foot wide floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of this room is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder, an iron lever is set into a metal plate on the floor. What would you like to do?
Let Baz investigate.
He will do that.
As roll your perception.
Natural 20 for 31.
Okay. You do not see any traps or anything strange about this room. You do kind of note the superior craftsmanship of this glass cylinder. In fact, so much so that it looks like really impervious to damage of some sorts.
Impervious to damage of some sorts.
Yes.
And this cylinder is preventing access.
There is
But we can see inside of it.
You can see inside, and inside the cylinder on the floor is a metal lever. But 5 feet above the floor, about face height, or I guess chest height for you taller folks, is a triangular hole cut into the cylinder.
That feels like a trap.
Looks over at Ace.
Mage hand in there.
Cool. You send your mage hand in. It goes through the hole, drifts down, and ka-chunk pulls the lever.
Was that it?
Turns around.
Did that work?
We're all
I-
like,
No
Look out the
contest.
door. Are they all open?
All of the skull holes are open.
All right, Knights in the fucking courtyard. You tell me what that shit is about.
Yeah, what you get is what's on the tin, bud.
all right, well.
They got progressively harder based on the shapes. You just did them out of order.
See, this is why I never do a test in order. I always do it backwards.
That's hilarious.
Ugh.
Well, you know what? We did it out of order, but they should have made they had a map and everything. They could have made the chambers the shapes. That would have
Listen.
been cool.
What does Wizards even know about dungeon design? Look at all this dead space. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, all of the keyholes are open.
Hell yeah.
Does anybody need to take a rest before we open this door?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I didn't use any spells.
Then
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah,
I feel
let's go.
Pretty prepared, actually.
All right.
You guys go down the stairs, and as you're pulling out the skulls to put them into the keyholes, you hear some maniacal cackling coming from around the room. and popping out from the border ethereal are 3 hags.
I shoot them.
Roll initiative.
I'm up.
All right. With it being close to break, do we want to go to break and then go for initiative?
Yeah, could you just get me your initiative
Yep.
now and then?
And then, yeah, all right, okay, all right, okay.
24.
Teshvael got a 15. Artist got a 17.
I also got a 15. Azrael did.
I got an 18. Flint got a dirty 20.
18 for Bez?
Yes.
And Dragon Bait got a 13.
Guys, what the heck? You're usually a lot better on initiative than this.
What?
We used all of our nat 20s yesterday.
It's true. You used up a lot of nat 20s yesterday. Awesome. I am just about ready, so if you want to go to break,
Awesome.
my guest.
So, we are going to be heading into our break. We're going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. Pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon. And we're back. Hello, everybody. We return from our break stronger than ever, which is great because we're heading into combat.
Yeah, how about that? There was some maniacal cackling around the room as 3 hags appear from the border ethereal, ready to fight. They in kind of the center of the room by the cauldron is a hag that's wearing a string of chattering children's teeth and thumps around on a heavy peg leg. When she laughs, yellow gas billows out of her nose and ears. And actually, Hassan would have recognized her as the one who stole his scale. To your left is like kind of on the staircase is one with tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and ants nesting in her skull. And then to your guys' right is one with a squirming leather sack sewn over her head. And when she laughs, a head emerges. It is the head of a viper that laughs in her place before going back into the bag.
You know, I don't know which one of you I'm upset more with.
All of them.
And I thought that my hags and Curse of Strahd were scary. Holy shit.
Oh, Tyler, no.
I have them saved as Peggy coins and snake leather.
You're so close. It is Peggy.
And Peggy.
Peggy, Widow, and Baggy.
Peggy, Widow, and Baggy?
Yeah. Well, Peggy Deadbells, Widow Groat, and Baggy Nana.
Baggy Nana is the worst phrase that has ever been uttered on this channel.
Wally, you're up first.
He's gonna run up to Baggy Nana and start swinging away with the Staff of Striking.
Cool. Baggy Nana is the one on the right. Go ahead and attack.
Bonus action rage. Sorry.
Right.
I gotta tick that. Whatever, I'll do it later. Reckless.
Okay.
27 to hit
Yep, that'll hit.
for 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to expend. No, I'll wait. Second attack. One more. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Hey, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. I watched 20 roll over to an 8.
You'll love to see that.
22 to hit.
Right, you have 3 attacks. Yes, it hits.
For 7 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Action surge.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, I get advantage of these too.
Oh, isn't it great? God, it feels good.
25 to hit.
Wait, you get advantage on all attacks?
All attacks, baby.
Is that new? I thought it was only just the first one.
Nope, it's all attacks. It's always
Not
been
when
that
you're
way.
reckless.
And it's great.
No, I thought it was.
I mean,
reckless attack was only ever.
No,
just the
reckless
first
attack is all attacks that
attacks.
you make for the rest of your turn, and then on everyone else's turn until
Right,
the
okay.
until the I think it's like the end of your next turn. You have disadvantage.
Yeah.
every barbarian I've played with has learned not to do it when there's multi-attack around.
No, I mean totally fine. Roll it.
Gonna fuck around. 25 to hit for 7.
Mm-hmm.
28 for 10.
Okay.
And then last one, golly, I just want one natural 20 off of this.
Oh, poor buddy, not getting a natural
You got
20.
nat 20 at disadvantage yesterday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. 27 for 10.
All right. Like a jackrabbit, you start hammering away. Ooh, ow, ooh, ah, ee, ooh. Every time you hit her on the head, you're hitting Baggy Nana, so like a different head pops out, like a cockerel pops out, a viper pops out, a terrier pops out, her like humanoid head pops out, and just keep on hammering it away.
Has she
Oh,
a
he
bag
goes-
of tricks on her head?
Just get a bag of heads. I
It's
don't know,
Wally
man.
hitting a spot, and then the head pops out, and he tries to hit that head
Yeah.
like a
Are you
whack-a-mole.
just playing whack-a-mole? Oh, that's hilarious.
Each time you hit her, like a little bit more blood is appearing on her face. That was mean. Anyway, it's Piggy Deadbell's turn.
And Peggy.
So I need everyone here, you four, and also Artis, to roll me I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Don't forget your +2s, and does Dragon Bait give anyone advantage?
I'll say Dragon Bait is next to Artis, and who? Like, which one of you?
Artis
Not
and I are
Wally.
friends.
Yeah, so I'll say Artis and Tesh.
18.
Cool.
We're all making wisdom saving throws?
Yes.
Okay.
Tesh got a natural 20 for a 26. And Wisdom, Artis got a 16.
Okay. Azrael?
19.
19.
And
Alright,
what
Dad's
Dragon
got a-
Bait get?
Dragon Bait wasn't
Oh,
targeted.
right, yeah.
Baz got a 14, and
Oh.
Flint got...
Flint wasn't targeted either.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Well, you all rolled well enough, except for Baz. Baz, you are paralyzed. At the end of your turn, you can make the save again. As Peggy casts hold person on everybody.
This extra sucks.
It does extra suck, because, boy, you would have done a lot of damage on your turn. Oh, darn. Flint's up next, though.
Shoot. What would Flint do? Attack?
Yeah. Probably with his Ikloa.
Alright, he's gonna run up next to Wally, and start wailing on Bag.
All right.
A dirty 20 for the
Yep.
first attack,
That hits.
and an 18 for the second attack.
And that hits.
Alright, 8 magic piercing damage on the first attack, and 6 magic piercing damage on the second one.
All right. She's still up. Baz, you are paralyzed, but you can make your save at the end of your turn.
Alright, it's wisdom, right?
Yep. You still have the +2 from Tesh.
It's just a 14 again.
Oop.
Oh wait, it was a +2? Oh, I would have had a 16 then.
Well, I I gotta give it to you then.
Yay! I mean, I'd understand. This is a classic DM's girlfriend situation. I'm gonna call a vote. Is everybody for this? Yay or nay?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also,
Okay.
before we all rolled, I was like, make sure to remember your +2s.
I'm sorry, I can't hear numbers.
You're working on your listening skills. It's fine.
I am. I'll be working on them forever. Okay, here I go.
Who are you target? What are you gonna do on your turn?
I'm gonna go for Peggy because she's the one that I can remember.
All right, she's the one in the center.
Yep. 27 to hit.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be 2 magical piercing damage. Me too, Frankie. Oh no, it's not 2 magical piercing damage. I'm supposed to do these. Sorry. I know what I'm doing. Okay. It's 13 magical piercing damage because
Okay.
I'm assassinating. I'm an assassin. All right, and then 19
Well, she
sneak
already
attack
had,
damage.
she had her turn. Peggy did.
Oh, she did. Then I
Yes.
would attack one that didn't have her turn yet.
The one that's that Wally's beating up on, I don't think is gone yet, and you have an ally.
The
within
other two.
5.
The other two have not.
The other
gone
two
yet.
have already gone.
Gotcha.
The other two have not gone yet.
Okay. Then I will get the one that is not being beat on.
Okay, you're targeting the other one. Cool.
Coins for eyes.
Widow Groat.
Widow Groat.
So that was
Gross.
13 to Widow Groat.
Yes, 13 magic piercing damage, and then the sneak attack is. I said a number before, but it went away. 21.
Okay.
All right, and then I attack once more. The Widow.
Yep.
A 27 to hit.
Yep.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Action surge. Okay. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
11 piercing damage. Last attack. A 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 17 piercing damage.
Cool.
Then there's nowhere to hide, is there? Can I
There's
jump
nowhere
behind?
to hide, babe.
Can I jump behind a crate?
you can for cover, but there's no way that you can hide here from everyone.
All right, that's fine. I will take the cover.
Cool. You take cover. Artis.
Artis is going to use some charges from that there ring and cast Bigby's Hand. And then with Bigby's Hand, it is going to be a clenched fist. And they are going to be just stomping on the one that Baz was currently taking shots at.
Cool. As he's doing that, however, he can kind of feel that boar stewing. And he has disadvantage on his attack rolls against Widow Groat.
Okay. Bigby's Hand has its own attack stat. Would it
I'm
be
still
effective
going
at
to
that?
make
Okay.
it disadvantage because he's.
Oh man, that was a
summoned
nat
it.
20. Well, that's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Like right as he's about to hit, just like a little bit of heartburn mid combat. Like it just, you can deal with it. It just sucks.
Yeah, it just sucks, man.
Yeah,
is that his turn?
that's Artis's turn. He has to action the ring, and then, he's gonna get besides, was Baz able to stealth?
Baz was not able to stealth.
Okay,
but he
then
did-
our Artis will get next to Baz.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he like moves into a more defensible position. And Widows.
Artist lands next to him holding his stomach, and Baz is all like, "Oh, I knew we shouldn't have eaten that!"
I thought the ice cream would have been better.
On Widow's turn, you guys hear the crackling of magic. And I'm going to need.
Wait.
Are you going to try and counterspell this?
Yep.
Okay, cool. It is at 5th level.
That is my counterspell level.
Sweet. You stop it.
He kind of just reaches out and says,
Wait,
"Don't even
question.
think about it."
Can you counterspell?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
All right. Peggy is going to counterspell your counterspell.
Oh, it sucks.
Wally's gonna counterspell like no.
There's no way you have
Baz would like to counterspell. How do you counterspell?
You cast that counterspell at 5th level, so she'd have to cast her counterspell at 5th level to stop your counterspell.
Either
at least.
yeah, at least 5th.
Or
Alright,
she can
can't
cast
Don't
it
worry, we're
third
just
and
gonna-
roll.
She could go.
We're just
under,
gonna
but
start
then
eating
roll for
spell
it.
slots. It's fine.
You're just eating spell slots. This is fine. Anyway, lightning bolt on Tesh, Dragonbait, Azrael, and I'll say Flint and Wally are actually out of the range of this because they're up next to Baggy Nana. So Dex saves? Question mark?
24.
Cool. That saves.
Fucking 13.
That does not save. And can you roll for Dragonbait as well?
17.
That saves. So the people that saved take half damage. Azrael, you take 33 lightning damage.
Owie.
The others take what's half of 33.
Half of 33 round down is 16.
Yeah, that sounds correct to me.
I still have 1 temp HP left.
Yeah, you do. Cool. That was Widow's turn. Azrael, it is your turn now.
Okie dokie. Azrael didn't like that. There's too many people in the area for a fireball.
Such a dick move to counterspell a counterspell.
It's fine. It is a thing that they can do, and that's okay. They all can cast magic, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Then I am going to use I'm going to point my finger at one of them. Let's say the money eye one.
Widow Groat. Yep.
And I'd like her to make a con save.
All right. What level are you casting this at? Or is this a spell or is this a ability?
It is a spell.
Because I think she's going to try and eat up another. I guess it'd have to be Baggy that eats up her reaction to counterspell it.
I don't know what counterspell level, but
Well, you cast all your spells at 5th level, right?
no, I don't. As a warlock, I do, but I have abilities that allow me to cast other things.
Ah, okay.
So how it's supposed to work, and you can roll out this how you want. How it's supposed to work is I tell you I'm casting a spell, or you tell me you're casting a spell. I say I counterspell,
Okay.
and then you just tell me to roll it. So you I don't know what level the spell is that you're rolling.
Oh
And
yeah, fair
you
enough.
don't know what level, so we don't have to do it that way, but I am casting a 2nd level spell.
Okay. And counterspell on their spell list is at 3rd level anyway.
Okay.
So that eats up another 3rd level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 3rd level spell slot.
And Azrael is going to have Ace fly him up so he is above the battle,
Okay.
Up on the balcony,
Yeah, sweet.
and not in the line of fire anymore.
Yeah, I totally get that. Magic fights are fun, aren't they? This won't be the last. Tesh.
Tesh is going to. Who looks more injured? Actually, who looks more injured?
Baggy Nana.
Baggy Nana?
Actually, no. Widow Groat looks the most injured.
All right. I'm gonna go fuck with
on your
her.
face. Okay.
Yeah. Because covens only work with 3, so just need to get one of them out of here. Gonna focus on that one, and then that is a modified 20 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, that is going to be for 5 points magical piercing. Second attack.
Go for it.
Ugh, 12. And then
Yeah, 12 doesn't hit.
as a bonus action, yeah, he'll cast. Yeah, he'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And then the Spiritual Weapon will also try and hit Baggy Nana.
All
Unless
right.
they counterspell my Spiritual Weapon.
They don't counterspell your
Sweet.
spiritual weapon. But a grumbly in your tummy. That ice kick didn't sit too well. Because you have disadvantage against attack rolls against Baggy Nana.
Oof. Owie. It's just gas.
It's just gas.
Dash is just ripping ass. That's an 8 on the Spiritual Weapon. He can't focus.
It does not hit.
He has bubble guts. It's bad.
Dragon bait.
I'm sorry, those are all euphemism for farts that I have never heard before.
Bubble guts?
Ripping ass?
What? How? Okay.
She's too ladylike for that.
She's so ladylike.
I'm sorry, I was a PK.
Dragon bait is up. He's got a
Dragon
sword.
bait,
He's
go
ready
pew
to party.
pew. Let's go.
Who's he going after?
He's gonna go after the same one that Tesh is.
All right, do it. Gotta cut off the head of the coven. as it
Indeed.
were.
I assume a 12 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
So the other one is a 25. Is this a fiend or undead?
Yeah, it sure is.
Hell yeah. Ah! So 6 slashing and 13 radiant.
Okay. That'd be 19 total.
Mhm.
Cool. That just made the math harder for me.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's my own fault. I'm pretty sure that's not how the math works. Yeah, it is. Anyway, anything else on Dragon Bait's turn?
Nope.
She looks worse for wear. It's Baggy's turn. She's being assailed by a bunny man. Bunny man, I like your funny face. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Does she want his funny face? Is she gonna add it to her collection?
11.
Okay. Poof, you turn into a little bunny rabbit. She polymorphs you.
He turns into a jackalope, excuse you.
Okay. I'll allow it. Sustained. I don't have a
I got
character
you. I
sheet
got
for
you.
a bunny.
We have a long history of turning of polymorphing the barbarian around here. Time-honored tradition.
Fucking hags, man.
They're
just
so
use the-
terrible.
I'll just use the statistics of a rat.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Wally.
I still have 3 attacks. Fuck you.
Do it.
Hold on.
Your attacks won't count as magical, though.
So I've got 3 attacks.
Get her!
Hold on. Let me get the statistics. 5e rat.
Wow, that really tickled me.
Oh, I'm not raging anymore. I don't have features. Okay.
I mean, you still would have the 3 attacks, though.
Yep. Hey, 17 on the first for 1.
Okay, that matches. You
I
can
will.
round 1 down, so... Oh, wait, yeah, no, you can give yourself advantage.
I'll give myself advantage on the next hit.
All right, do it.
Golly, this had to be the 2. Nat 20 for 2.
All right.
Last one.
That rabbit's got a mean streak a mile wide.
18.
That'll hit.
1.
All right. She cackles as she turns you into a rabbit, and all of her heads hop out and laugh at you, and then you just
Oh, he jumps up and headbutts her.
yeah, you lunge at her and just start headbutting the heads. Amazing, beautiful.
Fury of the Small.
All right, it is Peggy's turn. And Artis and Baz are next to each other. I need you both to
We're behind
both.
cover.
Yep, you are. I need you guys both to make wisdom saving throws.
Don't like that. Is Dragon Bait anywhere nearby?
He is out of range.
Is
But I think
Tesh anywhere
Tesh's goes further, right?
All right.
Next level it would, but right now it's only the 10. I took a
Uh,
level in Warlock instead of increasing my aura.
I mean,
Okay.
he's close enough. Yeah.
I mean, Tesh and Dragonbait are next to each other on the stairs, and you're kind. I mean, the place that
Gotcha.
you would duck behind is next to them.
I got a 15.
Okay, that meets.
Hell yeah.
Does a 12 meet?
No, a 12 doesn't meet, as Artis is paralyzed,
All right.
as he is held.
Gotcha.
Flint.
Oh shit, that's me. Okay. I attack.
Yep, he's going for Baggy Nana, or that's who he was next to.
Yeah. Okay. A 5 to hit.
No.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. 6 magic piercing,
Okay.
and
That-
then 8 magic piercing. No, 9 magic piercing. Sorry.
Baggy Nana needs to make concentration checks.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
That
It's
just has to
10
be-
right now
Yeah.
because of the ones.
She got an 11.
That's 1. I
One.
attacked her 3 times.
Oh, right. Sorry. You. Cool.
Oh.
All right. Great. As you on your last attack, you pop back.
Nice.
Good reminder.
That is a good reminder. Oh, it wasn't completely pointless to keep attacking her. Well
No.
done.
Not at all. Flint attacked her. Baz.
All right. So Flint was still attacking Baggy Nana.
Yeah.
Baz is gonna stand up. He's gonna careful aim, because that's the thing that he can do.
Yes. Against.
Against Baggy Nana, actually.
Do you feel that? What did you have? The ice cakes.
It was the ice cakes, yeah, baby.
Yeah. You got those guts.
But like Flint is next to her, right?
Yes.
I'll fucking risk it.
I mean, when you take the steady aim, you're going to take it at normal.
Exactly. 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 12 magical piercing, and I'm gonna drop a sneak attack on it because I can, baby.
Yeah, you can.
13.
All right.
And here comes the second attack. That one's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. Bounces off of her stony hag skin. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else here that I can use? No, I've used my action. I've used my bonus action. I'm just gonna crouch back down behind these crates.
All right. Artis is paralyzed.
Wait, no. Instead of crouching behind the crates, I'm gonna go stand between Tesh and Dragonbait, who are my lifelines in this situation.
Okay. Yeah. You scooch over so that you're in their auras.
I do that. Thank you.
Artis needs to make the save again.
Yeah. Does a 16 make it?
Yes.
All right.
He's back, baby.
Haha!
At the end of his turn, though.
Yep.
It is Widow Groat, and she's got a bunch of boys on her. Well, two big, beefy, angry boys that she doesn't like. I'm going to need. Hold on. You, Stephen, to make a con save
As Tesh?
as Tesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, right now.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna have both
As Steven.
Dragon Bait roll the con save as well.
Okay.
Should
13.
also Baz.
And you
'cause
you
he's
have the
next to them?
advantage and the +2. Okay.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
mine is a total of +8 as an advantage for con, and yeah, a 13.
Wow, that's good. Dragon Bait makes it. However, she shoots a ray of sickening greenish energy at both of you. Oh shit, she has to actually hit first. God damn it. You're probably going to be fine after all, my friend.
Oh, cool.
Because she has to hit, what was it again?
Mine's a
What's your AC?
22 currently.
Okay. She doesn't hit Dragon Bait. And a dirty 20 doesn't hit you.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
My shadow spirit weapon just smacks that shit out of the sky.
No. Azrael, you're up.
Azrael, ready to kick some ass. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay, buddy. You got this.
Woo! Pew pew!
Dandelion Warlock.
One is 23. One is a 14.
Who are you attacking again?
I'm Peggy.
Okay. The first one hits.
Okie dokie. 8 damage.
All right. Pew pew, you say. Tesh, it is your turn.
Okay. He's got a hag in front of him.
You do.
Okay. He has disadvantage on him attack, but that's fine. Yeah. That one's gone
You
forever.
only have disadvantage on Baggy Nana, not on Widow Grout.
Gotcha. So I'm on Widow Grout.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're trying to single her out.
That's a natural 1. Doesn't matter. Next attack. Does a 17 hit.
That matches.
Excellent. So I am going to give advantage to the next person who attacks her.
Which would be Dragon Bait, who's next to
My bone or fuck, can I give it to Dragonbait specifically, or is it just the next attack?
you. It'll be the next attack, but Dragon Bait goes up right after you.
Gotcha. Because I still have my bonus action for. Oh, I'll just have my shadow attack a different one. That's fine.
Yeah, no, your Shadow's already trying
Okay,
to attack
cool.
Baggy Nana.
Yeah. Shadow will continue trying to attack Baggy Nana.
But you have disadvantage against Baggy Nana.
Yes. That's fine. A 10 doesn't hit. Doesn't meet a
No.
17. So
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
as
Bait.
you were.
Dragon Bait has advantage on this first attack.
Woo! Is it his turn?
Yes.
Yeah! Attack! Why is always one over 10 and one is under 10? Why can't you both roll well? The first one is a 22.
That's good. That hits.
And I'm assuming what? No, that's a 12. Okay. Attacking Baggy Nana, right?
Widow Groat.
Widow Groat. Widowmaker. Oh, god damn it. 6 slashing
All right.
and 8 radiant.
Awesome. And second attack?
No, it was under. It's
Oh.
like 12. Wait. No. I was like, was there a reason I got advantage for things? But no, not for him.
Yeah. It was only on the first attack that you had advantage. All right. Baggy Nana has an angry freaking barbarian. Gosh. I'm all there, guys. I've got this. She's at least when you were attacking her as a rabbit, you were doing less damage. So let's go for that again. Wisdom saving throw, my friend.
12.
Okay. You appeared on top of her, like kind of gnawing at one of the heads. And then you're like,
He
oh, yeah.
he headbutted her, turned back into him. He was about to rage. He just goes, "Howdy," and then back into a bunny.
And you're back on top of her as a bunny. Go ahead. I will remember to roll the saves this time.
Nat 1 does not hit.
Nope.
13 does not hit.
Nope.
Get no bonuses. 19
19 will hit.
for 1.
All right. She saves. Good times. It's Peggy's turn. You guys are running out of spell slots.
Oh no, what are they gonna do? Melee? Oh wait, hags. Fuck.
They have things. All right. Your friends are kind of your gal pals are kind of in trouble. She is going to. Who's up next to Peggy? No one's standing next to Peggy, right? It was just Azrael shooting.
Was it the big fist?
No, the big fist went after Widowgurt.
Gotcha.
So the big fist is still up there. Because of how you guys are standing, she crackles with lightning, with a tear in her eye, because she's going to try and get all of you on the left side of the room in this, and that would be Artis,
Counterspell.
Baz, Dragonbait, and do you counterspell?
I'm gonna counterspell it again.
All right. Do we have counterspells left?
Or do you want to save your spell slots?
She has one counterspell left that she can do.
If it's who? Different person?
Different person.
Okay. Okay.
They're hags. They
but-
share spell slots.
Yeah, they have saved spell slots. This one though is not at 5th level. So what do I have to beat?
15.
15
All right, and it's their.
plus your spell modifier.
D20 plus 1 mod, yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that's me for you. She doesn't meet a 15. So that's another 2 spell slots down. As she tries to counterspell, your counterspell fails, and you stop the lightning bolt from eviscerating half of your friends. Flint.
I flip my finger back into my pocket.
Can Wally make eyes at Flint to be like, hit me?
Or he could hit the hag and
Break concentration.
break the
Not true.
concentration.
But like, how much? Like, what's his AC as a bunny? And what's like, how many hit points does he have? Like 1?
AC 10, hit points 1.
I feel like Flint could hit him.
I mean, if Flint does, Flint
I
want to
feel
hit
like
him?
I feel
I
like
think Flint will hit him.
I mean, I was gonna say, okay, 19 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage,
So Wally, you take 6 of that as you
And then
turn
the-
back into yourself.
and then the second attack is for Baggy
Baggy.
Nana.
Yep.
16 to hit.
No.
No.
It's
No.
a
Okay.
17.
But you brought back Wally.
Yeah, he did. Which,
Uh,
honestly, with his stats, probably for the best.
Baz.
Hi, that's me.
You could feel the tingle of electricity in the air, and we're looking down the barrel of a lightning gun, and then Azrael up in the sky douse that lightning gun, and you feel a lot better.
I'm gonna give myself advantage to attack Baggy Nana.
Okay. Again, that will be flat because you still have the rumbly tumblies in your
You are
tummies,
correct.
but you have allies next to Baggy.
16 is not gonna hit.
No.
Second attack,
Go for it. This one though is at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
23.
That hits.
11 magical piercing.
Beautiful. How do you kill Baggy Nana and sever the Hag Coven's connection to their spell slots?
And 8 sneak attack damage.
Well, you don't get the
His-
sneak attack because you shot at disadvantage in it.
But he's got a friend. I got a friend. There's a friend. Flint is there. He's
But-
next.
Isn't like
She's dead. It's fine.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's fine, but like I
It's
still get
or.
sneak attack if somebody is
Yeah.
next to them.
Okay, cool.
But yes, he knocks an arrow and it flies wide as he feels that electricity tingling, and he thought he was going to be safe next to his 2 savvy bros. And then he just kind of like cracks his neck, pulls out another arrow, aims, breathes, and then that second arrow flies into her baggy head and like takes the bag clean off, as well as whatever shit is in that bag. What all's in there?
Just the heads that I told you about.
Okay. The bag like gets embedded into the wall behind her, and then just everything in the bag falls out onto the floor.
It was just a bunch of heads. She just has a bunch of different heads.
Gross.
Blip, plop, plop, and Wally also comes down on top of her body.
That's it for me.
Artis is still not stunned.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he's having a good time. So Baggy Nana has been defeated. So then there is Peggy and the coins.
Widow Groat.
Widow Groat.
Coins.
So
And Widow Groat looks pretty worse for wear. Peggy looks pretty fresh.
bonus action. He's gonna move the hand over to punch Peggy.
Okay. Do it.
23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 4. Terrible. 13 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
And then he's going to rush up and he's going to stab her.
All right.
That's a 22 for 7 points. A 26 for 8 points. And then a miss.
Cool. Widow Groat's turn. She doesn't have her spells left. That sucks. She's gonna slip into the border ethereal. Right next to you. And you just see her kind of disappear. Up next is Azrael.
I really don't like that. Not much Azrael can do about it. Pew pew! Eldritch
Oh.
Blast, baby! Actually, Peggy's the one who just disappeared?
No, Widow is the coin McGee.
Okay, I would like, Peggy to make a, wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. What am I getting a nat 1 against?
15. I'm casting, Toll the Dead.
Oh, fun.
So since
She is already injured.
Since she's already injured, see this is, and I'm 10th level, so that's gonna be 19 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Forgot how good that spell is.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Tesh, the lady that you were just fighting, has kind of disappeared.
Shrug. Looks over at the one who's living. It's a pity, really. And he'll walk over. Stab. Move his shadow over as well. Do I have disadvantage against this one?
No, you don't.
Sweet, I got a natural 20.
Cool.
So I'm going to dump a second level spell slot into there as well. off of a divine smite. So for regular rapier damage, that is a total of 9.
Okay.
And then she's a hag, or she's a
She is
fiend,
hag.
right?
She is a fiend.
Okay, cool. So normally that would give me an additional d8, but since I crit, that gives me 2 additional d8.
It sure do, bud.
So I am rolling a total of 8d8 on my divine smite against her. So it's all radiant. Okay, so 33 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Ooh, ah.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a 13. And then bonus action shadow. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
I got one good one in there. That's fine.
It did got a good one. It's dragon bait.
Dragon bait bares their teeth, charges, and attacks. No advantages or disadvantages this time, right?
Actually, he does have disadvantage against Peggy,
Peggy.
as he feels that squash just sitting.
Oh no. First one doesn't hit, I assume. Oh no, because 12 definitely doesn't hit. Ah! It was a nat 20.
We hate to see that.
Second one doesn't hit.
Oh, buddy. Wally.
He's gonna run up to the last hag. No hard feelings. You set the terms. And he's gonna rage and wail on her.
All right.
Recklessly. 24
Yep.
for he's gonna two-hand this. Lower AC. 8 points of bludgeoning on the first.
Okay.
23 for 10, and finally, what's this? 28 for another 8.
Awesome. How do you kill Peggy Deadbells?
He says the line, and then he's just gonna spin the staff under her chin, and then
Thwip.
she probably like lands back first into the cauldron, and like
Oh yeah. Yeah, it spills the brew all over the floor. And Widow Groot is in the border ethereal, so we'll go out of combat.
All right, is now as good a time as any to put the keys in the door before anything else shows up? Do any of us need to wait a hot second? I'm feeling fine. A little gassy from the ice treat, but I think that's mostly past now.
hand him a ginger candy.
Ooh.
Oh, bless. I could take a short rest, but it's not essential.
Where did
Looks
the other
towards
one go?
Azrael. I'm not sure, but they haven't attacked us yet, and we killed their sisters. I don't think they'll be back for a little while.
Fine.
If they want to leave, Baz like gets out his bow. They won't be showing their face around here anytime soon.
Very bold of you.
He's come a long way.
Well, perhaps, why don't we open this door? If it's scary on the other side and we can't take a rest, then close the door again and...
How do we know we can close it?
I don't
What
know.
if it
I'm quite
opens and
tired.
seals itself into the two areas and we can't access it again?
You
It's
take a
magic
rest.
door. Can't guarantee it'll close again.
I need a rest.
All in favor of allowing Azrael to get back on their feet.
Everybody raises their hands.
Short
Short
rest,
rest,
it is.
please.
Awesome.
My spiritual weapon dissipates.
Let the
Bigby's hand
warlock
goes away.
rest.
You guys go ahead and
Takes a nap.
take your short rest. Baz, you are keeping watch, and I think Widow doesn't really, she's usually able to sneak around people. And she tries to reappear and grab one of the keys, but you are ready. And she immediately drops it and just is like, I surrender! Don't kill me!
Get out of here.
Okay. She pops back into the
Wait,
ethereal, leaves.
We could have questioned her.
Oh. Well then.
But the cool line was worth it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Short rest. You guys can go ahead and take that.
I mean, she's like, she could just do that, right?
Can do what?
Just leaves.
Just pop into the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Why would she?
Well, I mean, if you guys were like ready for her, then she'd be more inclined to fully surrender and not pop out. But because you're doing the short rest, she has that opportunity
Gotcha.
to pop in, pop out. But it did seem like she was trying to steal the skeleton keys to hinder your guys' progress.
All right. I put all the skeleton keys into the bag of holding, hold on to it, have my bow out, ready to go. Fucking try me, witch.
Nice. PG and everything. All right. At the end of your guys' short rest, what would you like to do?
Keys in the door.
Open the door.
Awesome.
The floor.
What's behind the door? What's behind the door?
Oh, during your short rest, the children praise you for your bravery and for finally getting rid of these evil hags. Tesh, from Clay No Face, you receive the benefit of you don't need to eat, drink, or breathe for the next 30 days.
Dope! I was also just about to say that in my sketchbook, because she has a very malleable face and Tesh knows some really good painters, he was going to draw her up some sketches of like, we could let you look like this if you
But
wanted.
she has no eyes.
No, she can make herself eyes to see.
Yeah,
she has the clay
don't-
face. It's just normally flat. So it's one of those like, hey, if you get like, we can sculpt you into whatever you want.
We can make you pretty.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Have you seen Fievel in American Tail or Fievel Goes West?
Yeah.
In Fievel Goes West, where they're like dolling up the one mouse so that way she feels pretty. Like that's what Tesh is doing with Clay No Face.
Beautiful.
Tesh
Lovely.
is a sweet Southern Belle kitty cat.
And now he doesn't need to drink, eat, or breathe.
Wonderful.
Totally fine with me. They were just getting in the way anyways.
Wally, your good friend Joho, gives you the benefit of the Helm of Comprehending for the next 7 days.
Fucking hell yes.
And Baz, by proxy, and because you accepted the straw bundle, you
Turn into a scarecrow.
you can cast Etherealness as an action.
What?
You could chase her down.
You've got this for 3 times.
For 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really tempting. I kind of want to do it. No. Baz is a professional. He will use this when he needs it. Very tempting, though.
Anyway,
You could just do these?
do you get those abilities now as you open the door and prepare to move on into the next room. In front of you is so you stick each key into their respective holes and you feel them click into place. And as you get every key into place, there is a great rumbling as like they slide all the way into the holes, and all the holes close again, and the wall rumbles and moves up. And in front of you is a 10-foot wide and 20-foot long stairwell that leads down into a grand room. From your vantage point at the top of the stairs, you see that there are crumbling balconies that overlook a pool of lava that fills this triangular chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder, held in place by 3 adamantine struts. Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, writhing tentacles sprout from the cylinder's cap. Those tentacles reach out and are attached to a shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant that floats near the cylinder. Its body is wet and malformed. Its arms and legs are atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord. And there is a fun picture of this hellish baby that I've had to look at for a while, and want you all to enjoy.
Why do I feel like we're about to be blessed by such
Oh,
a thing?
it's the absolute worst.
It's so gross.
I hate it.
Wizards of the Coast, what the fuck?
Hey, quick
Right?
question. A Serac isn't there, right?
No, Azrael is not there.
Cool, just checking.
When you see this, your spirits are all quite agitated. Kubazan sees this as a fantastic opportunity. We must fight this foul beast and die in a blaze of glory to destroy it. And Shigami's like, yeah, bro, he's right. Like, that thing is unholy. We have to destroy it. Unk, however, is a little more forgiving, as she's like, well, maybe it's just misunderstood. You could probably talk to it. And Moa's more on the lines of, why talk to that thing? Just ignore it. There's souls trapped in that cylinder. That must be the Soulmonger. We have to destroy that. Who else do we got in here? Papazotl tells you that, well, that thing's probably, some form of unholy creature, maybe vulnerable to radiant damage, though I think that killing it may bring forth its evil master. But Ubalaka is actually... you guys get to the bottom of the stairs and you see that on this balcony there are a bunch of bone-filled alcoves. She's more concerned about that and thinking, ooh, well, there's probably some bad guys in there that'll rise up and attack us. You don't get anything helpful from Ijin because Ijin spies there's a kind of misty gate on the far end of the room. And she's like, well, we should just get out of here. Just be the first one over there and get out of here. And that's the cacophony of noise that you're all hearing in your noggins right now.
That's what the peanut gallery has to say.
Wango just wants to break things.
Yeah, Tesh is actually on board with not what Unk is saying. He isn't like Unk's there. He's not a huge fan. But Moa, he and Tesh seem to be on pretty much the same page.
Yeah, I mean, that big cylinder looks like the Soulmonger, the thing that all the people that have died along this adventure, whose souls have been, ripped from their bodies, what's draining the life force from the people who had been revived. That's what's trapping all of their souls.
Tesh will motion to it and just look at Baz. That's what we came for, isn't it?
We need to release these souls.
We need to destroy
Wait.
this machine.
Wait. the thing is eating the souls. I mean, look at the cords are connected to it, right?
Yeah.
That's how babies work.
Gross, but yeah.
We need to sever the connection. We need to, we can't just destroy it. It might not function that way.
Then let's destroy the connectors.
Is anyone else? I don't know if I can look at that thing. Ugh.
It is, in its glory, a child of Kyber, and I have respect for it.
All right. Well, you want to talk to it then?
No.
Kind of looks like grandma, the
Ooh,
fucking
gross
thing.
now.
That sounds like a whole lot of yucky, and that's not what we came here to do. Now,
Don't want to get in a fight with Lucy.
let's cut the cord. Tesh whips out his rapier. Artis preemptively is going to summon a Big B's hand.
Okay.
And then if there's a weird vein thing that's near them, just Big B's hand lifts up the cord. Okay.
All right. So there is an umbilical cord essentially connecting the atropole is what this thing is called to the Soulmonger. And otherwise there are just a bunch of tentacles kind of just floating around in the air.
Okay.
The atropole is floating 50 feet away from you. The Soulmonger is 20 feet into the middle of this room. From where you can stand on the edge of the balcony, there is lava below.
Okay. Punch the umbilical cord?
Again, the umbilical cord is like on the far side of the room. Oh, with the Big B's.
Yeah, with Big B's hand.
Okay.
Like punch that way, because like it can't like karate chop to cut it, but it can still like
Well, I kind of do think it like does the karate chop, just flavored as that. Roll an attack.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
Is the umbilical cord prone?
No.
Okay.
It strikes out at the umbilical cord, and it just kind of like moves around the hand, and in such a way that this umbilical cord kind of seems like it's got an other liner connection, like our normal weapons aren't going to do anything against it. However, yeah, just doing that, it kind of does nothing attacking the umbilical cord. Also, Baz, you notice Flint sneaking back up the stairs.
Baz is just gonna point at him, like, without even really looking at him and say, "Where do you think you're going?"
Listen, that thing is a little out of my pay grade, so I'm just going to let you guys handle it. Just saying.
Hold the phone. Aren't you some big, scary, fuck-off werewolf?
Listen, my abilities doesn't seem to be working here. And besides, what am I going to do as a werewolf against that thing? Look at it.
Well, where do you think you're gonna go?
I'll wait here. If anything, I'll watch your guys' back in case, the what's her face comes back. I'll keep her off your back.
Fucking useless.
Oh.
Literally just had that moment. Baz watches himself become his mother.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jen.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna actually have an existential crisis.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
So magic didn't work on it?
A the weapons didn't seem to work on it.
Like, I'm sorry.
So he tried to hit it with the Big B's hand, and it just doesn't seem like it has an effect.
Okay.
You can make an Arcana check to.
I would like to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wally's gonna walk over to Baz and open up the bag of holding and just put his bag in there.
15.
What are you doing?
15.
Do my best.
What kind of bag are you putting in the bag of holding?
Not another bag of holding.
No, his own bag.
Okay, cool.
It's a mundane bag that holds things.
I was gonna say that's one way to solve this puzzle.
You take a look at that cord and you think it has some form of connection to the negative plane, the plane of negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably won't be affected by anything other than a vorpal weapon.
Can you explain to me what a vorpal weapon is?
I could if I knew anything about them, but we're fresh out. It's just go for it.
I was gonna say a vorpal weapon is a magical item that if you roll a d20 immediately decapitates somebody.
Yes.
That's what happened to Levity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, good times.
And this module is kind enough to not put any vorpal weapons in.
Wow, what a dick.
Well,
What a dick.
if that thing is feeding on souls, and he'll look at the cylinder, starve it out.
Eat them before the baby can eat them?
No, 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 no.
I mean, souls are still gonna go in there.
Um,
How do
Yeah,
we
but they-
stop souls from going in there? I don't
Can
think
I
there's
try
a
to
table
get-
large enough to stop them from going in.
I'm gonna try and get
Is there
over
a
there and
light?
see how the mechanism works.
It's gonna hold up his staff of striking. That's why you break it.
Wait.
I am muted? Okay. There is an adamantine strut from like your guys' balcony leading to this giant cylinder, and it is wide enough for a medium creature to walk on it easily enough, medium or smaller. So you could walk on this strut out to the. Otherwise, you could just fly. So whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. But you're getting up closer to the Soulmonger to kind of
Ugh,
observe it.
I guess. I
Could
want to see if there's a control panel.
Could I roll an Arcana check on the glass? Does this
Sure.
glass seem like it would be spell material
roll it.
resistant? That is a 14.
Right. I mean, this is a device of great magical power.
Because we have a
Um,
bunch of grenades, and it has an open top.
Yeah, it do. Azrael, you take a look around. There's no control panel or like anything that actually looks like it controls this. It just seems like this giant cylinder that's sitting there menacingly.
There's no I guess in Azrael's mind there would have to be something to funnel the souls into this thing.
Right. This looks more like what collects and
Mhm.
holds and then feeds the souls to the atropole. Whatever is like actively funneling them into it does not seem apparent here.
All right, do as you wish. Steps like walks back with his hands behind his back.
Big shrug.
Wally, how many grenades did you say that you had?
Oh, I got 5 Mark IIs and 3 Stalingrads.
Do you think you'd be able to toss them into this giant open container?
I don't see why not.
Baz, do you have any grenades?
I do not. Surprisingly enough, I'm a lot quieter than that usually.
Fair enough. Now, hear me out. This might be a great idea.
I do have a lot of poison.
What if we were to throw all of our grenades into the center of this thing and try and just blow it up?
You do notice that, like, the struts, the whole casing of everything is made out of adamantine.
Never mind.
But
What
the
about
glass
the
isn't?
glass?
That's what I was curious about. I wasn't able to... I can't really figure out whether or not this glass is worthwhile, but the whole thing seems incredibly magical.
Is the glass made out of the same stuff that cylinder was made of? In the easiest puzzle room?
For the sake of argument, yes. For the sake of solving this, no.
So
I
you're
mean-
saying we can break it?
You can throw grenades into it. I will definitely allow that. That just sounds like fun.
Is it possible to destroy souls?
Yes.
Yes, but not with grenades.
Wally has started putting string around the Mark II pins. Burlap sack.
Wait, question. Do we see any way to get to that glowing something or doorway on the
The
other
Misty
side?
Gateway on the far
Yeah.
end, there is no walkway to it, no.
How are we going to get to there before we cause all hell to break loose?
Gas fly on y'all.
And
You can?
Since when?
How many people can you get with fly?
One.
That's a pretty specific number.
But once you get over there, I can dispel it and then cast it on the next person.
All right, how about this? Hear me out.
Wait, can't you ride Bigby's hand?
Yes, one
Fuck.
person can.
Yeah.
At
Well, I
least
guess I can.
it's a large hand. So
How long does
however many
Bigby's
people,
hand last?
an hour.
Sweet, we've got that.
Or let me check. Ba-ba.
Has the big baby
Oh,
made
it
any moves against
Lasts
us?
a minute, so it'd be
The big
gone
baby
again.
hasn't made any moves. It's just hovering there, menacingly,
Menacingly!
dripping goo from its disformed,
no.
atrophied
No.
head.
Gross.
all right,
No.
that's no.
Gross.
Yeah.
No.
That's a yellow for me, please. That's a yellow for me.
I will X the further descriptions on this thing.
Okay.
but it is there, menacing.
Dope. Thank you. So, all right, gang. What are we doing?
Okay, we all have various methods of transportation. Like, can't Azrael, like, Azrael has an imp that can fly him over.
Yep.
Big B has a hand.
It's a large hand. I don't know how many people can fit on that. It
You
is
can
a
fit
s-
2 people on a horse.
It is the
yeah,
strength
that's
of.
my thought.
Sounds like two people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
So
would
he
just be
can
Artis
handle
and
himself.
Dragon Bait.
Yeah,
Because
handle
Artis
himself and
isn't
Dragon
taking.
Bait.
Yeah, he's not taking me over Dragon Bait, his oldest
So,
friend.
Basically, Tesh, Baz, and Wally need to be transported by a fly.
Wally has a fly. Tesh, okay, now hear me out.
Okay.
This
all right.
may, in fact, be my worst idea yet.
Mhm.
Tesh does not need to eat or breathe, and we have a bag of holding.
I have a
How
question. Wait.
skinny is... Wait, how skinny
Oh,
is
shit,
Tesh?
you're right.
He's
That
a
would
twink.
work.
He's
Oh
V
my
skinny.
god.
Well,
Wait,
how much
hold
stuff
on,
is
these-
already in the bag of holding? There's like a lot of shit in there. How much does Tesh weigh with his armor?
Oh, okay.
With his armor, so his current equipment weight is 186. I guess that he would probably weigh like 165, so you're looking at an additional 340 pounds from just Tesh.
How much can go into a bag of holding?
500
500.
pounds.
Well,
500 pounds, but you did collect a lot of gold.
So if we dumped the gold so I could live.
Lid
I'm
just
sorry,
goes,
did
don't
someone
you
say dump
dare.
the
Put
gold?
it that way.
No, Flint is going to hate it.
That's
You know what? We're not
Wait.
planning on bringing Flint with us anyway. Here, Flint, have all the gold.
I still need to get out of here.
Can't you
I'm
cast
just saying
Ether
I'm
on
not
this
going
on
to be able to
yourself?
do anything against that creature.
Do you want to get into the bag of holding?
Kind of need to breathe.
Um, these squares here, those are 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Who has a high enough strength to jump that gap?
Wally did.
Still
Okay,
do it.
why do we need people to jump it? Because like Bigby's hand can go back and forth.
Oh,
But it only lasts a minute.
that
A
baby's
minute? I
probably
think you
not
said
gonna-
less an hour.
No, I was wrong.
Oh.
Who
Well,
said something about being the first one through that portal?
vision to Azrael in his mind space.
All right.
That we should be
Um,
the first ones through it?
Artist has enough charges that he should be fine. He doesn't want to use all of his charges, but I feel like
No, he does not.
if it's a life or death situation, he'd at least be willing to lower it, because right now he's at 10 out of 12 charges. Or no,
And-
he's at 8 total.
What you guys are saying right now is you're going to try and fire in the hole in the Soulmonger, and then dive through the
No. So we wanted to figure out an exit strategy before
Right.
any of our other plans. So like tossing grenades, we realize not a great idea.
I mean, it's a great idea. It just
Oh,
might
it's a
not be
fucking-
as effective as you think.
Exactly, sadly. But yeah, just figuring exit strategy first.
What are the other things that are on those? Like there are 2 more platforms. What are
Yeah,
on them?
there's 2 other balconies, and there just seems to be a lot of like ornate vases and jars and shit.
There's also a lot of like alcoves on the side that we're already on.
Yes.
Like let's get all of our information first before we make a plan.
Wait, Wally, can you jump 30 feet?
Then acrobatics track, yeah.
Because you would be, if you took like a running jump, would you be able to?
What's a running jump?
If you
Your
prep,
strength.
if you prep
Running
like
jump
15
is-
feet, you get 3 times the amount of jump distance.
That would be 42 feet.
Yeah, so Wally, you could cast fly on somebody else and then make the jump on both ends, as long as you had enough room to actually run and jump.
You could get a 15-foot run up on both of these.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay.
If he does like a banana run.
I would make you do a roll for it, because it's cutting it close.
I mean, there's no lava underneath though.
What underneath? I don't know why the like kind of slope that it looks like.
Shows a
It's just a
ledge.
sheer. It's a sheer drop.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, got it. All right, yeah, no, there is lava down there.
Yeah, because it's
Sure enough,
it's 30
it's
feet.
just much deeper down.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
That's
Wally,
silly.
you should theoretically be able to make that jump, but it is
And
over
if I
a pit
rage,
of
I
lava.
can definitely make it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so but then you won't be able to focus on fly.
So I focus on fly first, get whoever needs to get somewhere safe, and then do my thing.
Yes.
Is there like bones and shit in these alcoves?
Yeah. Piles and piles of bones.
Why bones?
Fuck around and find out, I suppose.
Bones.
All right, so that's exit strategy then? Because that covers myself, Wally, Baz. How are you getting across? Wally would fly you,
Fly on
eye
Baz.
bag.
Probably.
Okay.
Like Big B's hand can go back and forth though, can it?
Yes, but it only moves.
20 feet, I think.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
but if it's around for a minute,
Yeah,
It really depends on how upset this baby's gonna get about us trying to leave.
yeah.
But it is just hanging around menacingly, so
Yep. Also, if anybody has like a shatter spell, I mean, the scaffolding is made of adamantine, but the stone holding those scaffolds up is not.
Staff of striking.
Always an option if we just wanted to dunk this thing into lava.
God, what are we gonna do?
What are you guys gonna do?
Azrael will fly across first.
Okay. You fly over to the Misty Gate. An ornate archway looms over this balcony. Grinning skulls are molded into its frame, and glowing mist swirls within.
Alright, who's next?
Wally's gonna wait for Tesh to get in the bag of holding and then cast Fly on Baz.
Tesh is gonna.
So,
This was our exit strategy. We haven't done our plan yet.
Ah, okay.
You get a little ahead of yourself, guys.
Yes, we have yet to break the thing. This is when
Well-
we break the thing and yell "cheese it." What's happening when we yell "cheese it"? And that's when we all go to the other side. But
And we doubt that the grenades are gonna work.
Might have an effect, is what you're thinking.
so again, if we blow up structural support, so like the
stone around the
the
struts.
stone around.
basically.
So like if we take the grenades, if say Azrael.
Does anyone here have like a history in architecture or
Oh, as a person or as a player or like as
a character?
Oh.
I just want to whack the cylinder, guys.
It's suspended in the air. You can't do it.
No,
Why do
you
we
can.
keep on targeting
We are
Steven's
on-
stats particularly?
We are on the same level as the cylinder.
Yeah, the creature is floating in the air. It's just like chilling out up there.
Yeah,
But the
it do
cylinder
be
itself
chilling.
is just connected by these adamantine struts. You can walk along the struts, and
And there are like tentacles.
there are tentacles.
Are they umbilical cords or just like
No.
there's also tentacles?
I mean, they
Also-
look similar to the umbilical cords, but they are tentacles.
Mm,
Gimme. It's for me.
no.
Boo. Bad. Where's my
okay.
spritz bottle?
Alright, we need to make a decision.
Decision.
Oh my
Wally's
God.
gonna start walking to the thing.
Okay. Let's just see how this plays out and hope for the best.
Okay, that's famous last words. But let's have at it. Let's do this.
I'm going to be just throwing out gear to
Throwing
make
out-
myself lighter for the eventual bag of holding escape.
Okay, what are you getting rid of? Just like
I'm getting rid of my backpack. I don't need that. I'm getting rid of my bedroll. I don't need that. Clothes, my fine clothes. Of course I need those.
how are you holding them? Are you throwing them in the bag of holding?
No, I'm just like literally like tossing them into the stairwell. Like I don't need this shit right now. I don't need to eat, so I don't need any of my rations. Hempen rope, good luck. Don't need that. Okay, so now I only weigh 240 pounds. Wait, torch? I don't need 10 torches. I can see in the dark. Okay.
Oh my God!
Water skins, I don't need to drink. Get her in those.
He
Tinderbox
continues
gone.
to do this. Why? Okay, fuck. Whilst we're all just kind of discussing what we're going to do with this thing, Baz is just gonna kind of look up at this at this like swirling cylinder of souls, and think to himself, Rinrin's in there. And he's gonna look up at the creature and like try and reach out with his mind and say, "Can you hear me?"
To the creature or to Rinrin?
No, to the creature.
You get no response.
Okay. I guess he reaches out to Rinrin then?
Do you have any telepathy?
Nope.
abilities? Okay.
Nope, not at all.
Didn't we get a spell for that?
We got a
Did we
spell
get
of
a spell?
telekinesis.
Telekinesis is moving
No.
stuff, not
Right. I thought we
communicating.
got something else.
What
Wally's
happened?
gonna strut on a strut.
I mean, I can cast detect thoughts, maybe.
What happens if we walk across the adamantine bars to get to those other bits and bots?
Those other
Bots with all
balconies?
the other
Yeah, no,
balconies.
absolutely, you can.
Okay. Nothing untoward happens.
Nothing hinders you.
Okay. Carefully makes his way across and goes over to those jars.
Yep. Bunch of old. Actually, there is some flavor text.
What's in the jars? What's in the box?
Two facing balconies halfway along the room are littered by ornate glass bottles, fluted silver urns, ivory caskets, and other vessels, all of them inscribed with baleful sigils. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Also, Azrael, you flew past this area. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
For the love of God. I'm not trained in this. 18.
14.
Well, Baz knows that this is a shit ton of phylacteries.
Holy shit!
What?
In fact,
It's a bunch of phylacteries!
it's 10 phylacteries on this side that you're on, and 8 phylacteries on the other. So maybe not a shit ton, but a bunch.
Why would you put them all in one place?
I mean,
That
what do you
seems
know about
unreasonable.
phylacteries?
Huh?
What do you know about phylacteries?
I don't know. I'm thinking they're kind of like horcruxes.
Yeah, I mean, with an 18, and because I guess you recognize them, you know that, like, there's a very specific way you need to destroy a phylactery. And without proper research, like, you'd just be guessing with how to take care of these.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I I would suspect that Baz's like inclination of how phylacteries are destroyed, or if you destroy them, they're gone. So
I mean, yeah.
why would you put them all in one place? And then Azrael could probably correct him on that.
I don't know a lot about phylacteries.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, like, there's a, they're all unique. There's a specific key to their destruction that requires time and research to figure out.
Whose phylacteries are these? Do you think his? He points up at the floating baby, or a Sarax?
Probably a Sarax.
All right. Well, the grenades are the option that we've decided to try, right?
Would do much against adamantine.
Wally's just been walking up with his staff to the glass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Staff and a fistful of dollars.
All right. I feel like he would have gotten to the glass by the time that all of this is going down. I'm much more excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah, same.
So, what? Let's say, what is everyone's position around the room?
Well, Baz is next to the phylacteries.
Always on the first strut.
Question.
Okay.
So we were able to take the struts into the alcoves that have the phylacteries, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if that is the case,
Oh.
Tesh, because the plan is for him to hop into the bag of holding, will go to Baz, who I assume has the bag of holding.
Does Tesh have a strength of at least 10?
Yeah.
He'd probably be able to jump to that portal, right?
His strength is 13.
Like jumping
It'd be tough.
diagonally. I mean, jumping diagonally, the way that space work, like geometry works in 5th edition, you'd be able to make that.
Should be, yeah. So I'll get over to that alcove.
To next to Baz?
Next to Baz, just in case.
Okay. Azrael, where do you want to be?
I'll be right next to the portal, which is a terrible idea.
All right. Where do you guys want Dragonbait and Artis?
Probably
Dragonbait,
next to us with the phylacteries.
they have to go onto the westmost alcove because otherwise we would have to scoot phylacteries around, but there's enough standing room on that end for them.
Okay, so kind of like the old Delta split. Wally's next to the the Soulmonger. Baz and Tesh on one side, Dragonbait and Artis on the other side, Azrael at the Misty Gate, and Flint is hiding around a corner, waiting for you guys to figure this out. And once the coast is clear, he'll bug out as well, because you guys didn't want to figure out a way for him to get out safe.
He could fucking jump.
He's a werewolf. He's immune to damage.
That's not how
I
that
don't
works.
think that goes to lava.
What is it, like 60 points when you start your turn in lava?
Something like that. Wally, what would you like to do?
He's gonna rage,
Okay.
and he's gonna spin the Staff of Striking, double-fisted, and hit this thing
All right. Roll
in the
that.
glass.
In the glass. Roll an attack. Are you throwing the grenades or not?
If it doesn't work, he'll throw the grenades.
Okay.
Sorry. 21.
21 will hit. It is a magical attack. Roll your damage.
7 plus 5 is 10 points of magical bludgeoning, and he's going to expend 3 charges from the staff
All right.
to... What? There we go. Deal an additional 8 force.
Cool. You slam into the glass and you can hear it kind of reverberate all around. This thing is made of tough stuff. But you don't really get to listen to it, reverberate very long as the Atropole wails in horror that somebody has attacked its food source. Its cries are shrill and painful to hear, and I need everyone to roll initiative, which I guess we're gonna have to start next episode with this. But before we do that, Rin and Hassan,
Yes.
not our friend now Daz.
Oh, no, he's gone.
He got 8.
No, that's
Rin, there's like 4 Hassans here. One of them's the real Hassan, who you're talking to. A recent Hassan showed up, really upset that he got murdered.
Kill you? Huh.
Well, I killed you, so like,
I mean,
It's
you were
not
in a
that
blood
hard.
rage.
yes, but I did it by myself. It's not that hard.
No, I'm saying is they made the choice to kill him.
Oh, maybe he did something really bad.
I didn't do anything wrong. I was just trying to get what we were after all along.
No, you
This
had your hands on the Black Opal Crown and you fucked it up.
Oh, it wasn't my fault that there was some other guy after it to begin with.
Typical Hassan. Always
Typical
finding
Hassan.
excuses. And one of the other 4 that's there, like, puts their arms up. and
Hassan,
stares there.
Hassan, get your shit together.
I
You had
miss
it in your-
Nadaza.
I
Who else
kind
is
of
dead?
miss him
that-
too. Ginny's dead.
Oh yeah. She's surrounded by Hassans. Oh, this is my nightmare.
Or is it your dream?
No.
Hey, your brother's still not in here. You're still a piece of shit. Haha.
I'm sorry,
Just
Ginny. This is your
Doing some
nightmare
quick
serpent.
math. How many dicks are in here right now?
There's so many dicks. Who else have we murdered?
I never thought I would live to see the day.
Wow, look at this. It sure is dreary. Reminds me of Chicago.
Oh, that's they got you too. I think like there's a bunch of red wizards of Thay there.
Yeah, there's like
There's all the
oh,
Yuan
this is so
Ti.
terrible. There's a shit ton of Yuan Ti.
It is so crowded in here, you guys. I
is
miss
loud.
Nadaza. He's my best friend.
And as you are lamenting over this, there's a loud thong as the the fabric of the reality that you guys are in starts to kind of ripple like a wave pool, and you hear this wailing screech, and you can get the idea that the fight for your very souls is just about to begin. And that's what we'll call it for tonight.
Ah, shit!
Oh!
So
Jesus
first off, I would
Christ.
like to say thank you, Tyler, for running this wonderful game. Hey, guess what, gang? Going into the finale next week. That's all
Heart
we got.
trips.
Yes, this is the Tomb of Annihilation, Part 30, Lightning Returns. I am excited for this. Hey, Tyler, speaking of things I'm excited for, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, my name's Tyler. You can find me at Frothy Inferno on Twitter, and for one last time, running the Tomb of Annihilation.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ here on the channel. You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream video games. You can catch me here tomorrow as Kalen the Shadowkai Wizard Cleric during our homebrew campaign, and over at GGK, sorry, not on Thursday, but on Saturday, where I play Fang, who's a very tired Power Ranger, in our Overarms game, which is a JoJo Persona-inspired module thing. Also, over on Sunday mornings, you can catch myself and Danae over at the Hype Goblins channel, where I play Roland Grandbrook. He's one hell of a medic. Also, finally, maybe next week, last time is Wally, Tomb of Annihilation, DanaeKeener.com.
Hi, I'm LBHackEmUp. You can find me at LBHackEmUp on the Twitters and the Twitches. You can find me next. God, I just had a mental breakdown of what day of the week it was. Next, you can find me here tomorrow. Tuesday, you can see me on my own channel, like 3, I don't know, depends. Usually it's around 3. And then on GGK in the evening. Wednesday is Nerd Immersion, doing Round of 7 Parts. We're in the end game. And then Thursday, back on my channel, Lauren and I have a schedule, and this week I think we're playing a new Call of Cthulhu game, which is I think the Innsmouth case. And then on Sunday before this, you can catch me back on GGK doing some Slang 101, where I get to play my sweet girl Abby. I miss Rin. I don't miss that her like fighting style, but I miss her. She's a
Such
sweet
a
girl.
sweet girl.
DanaeKeener.com.
Hey, speaking of DanaeKeener.com, hi everybody, I'm Danae Keener. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. I do nerdy drawings mostly related to D&D and a lot of things on this channel. On Monday, you can find me here playing as Coriander the Elegant Paladin. On Wednesday, you can find me here playing as Rue Harker normally. Oh, God, I have no idea what happens on Wednesday during our Monster Noir game, because we make it up as we go along, and it's always a lot of fun. So you should tune in and see how that goes. And then on Saturday, I'll be over at G Game Nights with RJ, playing as Vivian Coyle during that Overarms game. Overarms? Is that what it's called? Oh my god. Anyway, her thing is bees. She's a Betty Boop type character. And gosh, I think that's it. DanaeKeener.com.
And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey, Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We use shows like this on Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as on Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, as well as full playlists of campaigns like Curse of Strahd, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and soon to be Tomb of Annihilation. But if you already support us on YouTube as well as everywhere else, you can go to patreon.com/Indoor Adventures to check up on our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community but also from each other, because hey, guess what? That is where we are headed now. So lastly, I would like to say thank you to Tyler for running this wonderful game. Thank you to these players for putting up with our bullshit once again this week. And we'll see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.